It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see a rematch from Super Bowl 33. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Denver Broncos, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's showtime, baby.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field, mile high here in Denver, Colorado. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go at Mile High. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Bo Nix entered this league as a grown-up. 61 college starts will do that for you. A ton of college experience. And Bo Nix is a facilitator. When he is at his best, that ball is in and out of his hands in an absolute hurry. If he were a point guard on a basketball team, he'd want to go up and down the court and get it out of his hands as quickly as he can. He's accurate, he's tough, he's experienced, and he's poised for this challenge of the NFL.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 29. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Broncos looking at a punt on fourth down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Cousins looking to throw right away here. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And that one's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, Cousins. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Slot man motioned over. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Young Hui Koo out for the field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Marvin Mims now to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Nix from the gun. That's completed right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You run that draw play, Kate, you got to become a really, really good actor as a quarterback. You got to drop back and make sure those ends pass you so that draw can hit it up the gut. Not that time. That end was not buying the story the quarterback was trying to sell.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
3rd and goal, here's Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Riley Moss with that tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 3-3 game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Going right side, Robinson with it. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Play action now for Cousins. To the sideline and secured by London. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And they'll have 90-plus yards ahead of them as they take over following the pick. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another run for Williams. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Williams. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. D. Alford getting there for the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They stay on the ground with Williams. He passes the 35. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Nick's now to throw. Mims with the grab. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Complete to Mims. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Straight ahead with Williams. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Nix with it on first. The throw is caught. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They send a receiver in motion right. 1st and goal. Here's Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Nix. He's on the move. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down throw for Cousins. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Sent down by Cody Barton.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Cousins again. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring in 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Nix looking to throw. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Cut by Sutton. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll throw again, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Finds Mims. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Throwing it just before halftime. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick. So halftime has to wait one more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've reached halftime, and neither team can seem to find an edge thus far. 6-6 our score. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. That one's complete to London. And he gets him around 6 there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Robinson on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Staying with Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Completed to Sutton. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Give to Williams from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 46. Short pass brought in. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. D. Alford getting there for the stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Nix now to throw. That's complete to Vele. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Doesn't make the connection. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. He's got it!
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Williams. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal.
Well, this defense has risen to the occasion, and now, Kate, they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Lined up middle for the attempt. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Kate, we know that every one of these NFL games, well, they can take a life of their own every single weekend. Some are high-flying with lots of points. Others, like this one, they're a grinder. And when you're in a low-scoring game, every one of these kicks is important.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And solid running there, gets him forward to the 39-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Sent down by Cody Barton. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he drives it up past the 45. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down throw for Cousins. Cut out left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he'll get this down to the 40. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Cousins. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Nix off the play action. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Punting unit out now. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Falcons will take over. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First and 10 now from the 30. Cousins. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Pitts brings it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Now Cousins on 3rd and short. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, here's Cousins. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Searches from the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Now to throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Broken up by a big guy at the line. So it'll be 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Throwing now. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It'll be 3 total on the play. 4th and 7 now. Young Hueku out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. This from 30 yards out. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Mims. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw. That's complete to Vele. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Second and 3 now. Here he is to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Looking to throw it. That's caught for the first. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Move the chains. Gotta move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. So this one on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. They'll run here following the penalty. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 6 coming up here. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Williams. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Falcons take a timeout, their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Williams on the carry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. He's hit 3 times already, and a 4th would win it. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.